Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chase Roberts. I'm a yoga teacher, world traveler, and interior detailer for cars. I'm still trying to figure out my 20s and where I'm headed, and I honestly don't know. So this channel is all about helping people figure out their 20s, or any age for that matter, and to have fun with life and experience life however you want that for yourself. So this video is going to be about my 5 essentials for backpacking. I have traveled to over 23 countries in the past 3 years, and I've learned a lot about packing and kind of gotten it down to a T. So I hope this video will help anyone who wants to backpack for the first time, or maybe just some ideas about your next backpacking trip, and just give you guys some guidance along the way. So my first item, which is a big one, is getting yourself a good backpack. This one is the Cotopaxi 42 liter. I bought this one after a lot of research because I was like, I want a good backpack. Because if you buy something that's not comfortable, doesn't work with what you're doing, you'll definitely regret it. So I love this one because it's flexible, but also has so many compartments for everything in here, and it opens like a suitcase. So I can fit all my clothes in here. I have my shoes, and then in the front, there's little pockets that I can access quickly as well. It even opens up from the side. So if you wanted to carry it like a bag like this, you can. So I just am really happy with everything about it. The color was cool, and I've done a lot of trips with this, and it still is in great shape, so I think it will last really long. I bought it for $200 Canadian. They're kind of going for around that price, but they're definitely good quality, and I will have this one forever, and I will continue to travel with this one. So find yourself a good backpack if you are going backpacking. I think that's without saying. My next one is a comfortable pair of shoes. I bought these New Balance Classic. They're the 574. I've worn these a lot, and you will do a lot of walking, especially in Europe. So you want to make sure your feet are happy. As well, these are great to work out in, and they go with everything. I wore these with shorts, dresses, and then so this is what I wear when I'm on the plane. And then I packed a pair of sandals and a pair of like water shoes. So I had like Crocs. So if I wanted to shower at the hostels or go to the beach, I think it's great to have 3 pairs of shoes. I think we want all the fancy stuff like the heels, but you really don't need all that. Once you get there, you'll see pretty soon, like it's just more weight for your backpack that you don't need. So stick to 3 pairs of shoes, if not less. If you can do that, amazing. But I found 3 was my like good spot to do. Next one is a little low profile bag. I keep all my passport and my documents, money in this little purse, so I can keep it close to me. It's just very tiny, and I can wear it underneath my clothes if I need to. But it's just a great way, in case your backpack ever got stolen. Never happened to me, but if it did, you at least have all your important documents on you. You really only need your passport to travel. Everything else you can buy when you get there. So make sure you have a bag that you can keep on you and close to you at all times to make sure you're keeping your documents safe. Very much needed. Next one is kind of like 2-in-1. These are my little packing cubes. I have about, I think, 3 or 4 of these. And that's how I was able to pack so lightly, as I rolled up all my clothes. And they're just great because they're compressible packs. And so they zip up and they make your clothes that much tinier. And it just helps you save so much room. And in this bag is all my medicine that I needed along my trips. I don't take medication at home very often, but I definitely need it when I was traveling. You get run down, you're tired. And when you have a headache on the plane, literally Advil will save your life. So, especially gravel too. Sometimes I had an upset stomach. It's just great to have on hand. I know you can go buy stuff anywhere you're going, but it's very much needed when you are traveling. I also have in here a little soap. This is just laundry soap in case that I do need to wash something quickly. Most hostels do have a place to do laundry, or in the town you're staying, but it's great to have just in case. So those are some of my little essentials. And the last one here is a travel journal. Um, Time goes by so quickly when you're traveling that you forget a lot of the little moments that happen. So this is my journal from when I went to Peru, and it's just fun to look back on, like maybe some things that happened along the way, and like if you wanted to date it down. And I've been over 50 on 50 planes, and so I liked to have something to do on the plane, and I would write down like where I'm going next. And it's just a great way to look back at your trip and have a memory of it, because you will forget a lot of the little funny moments that happen, or maybe some people you met. So I highly recommend getting a tiny journal, because you don't want to make it too heavy, because you want to keep your backpack light as possible. So those are my top 5 essentials for backpacking. I hope this helps if you're thinking of going. I'm going to do some more videos of more in depth of like the places I went and how I booked my hostels and like transportation, because there's a lot to figure out with backpacking. But definitely the first step is finding out what works for you. And after going to so many countries, I learned how to pack lighter and lighter. And that helped me with life because honestly, you don't need much to be happy. Your trip is not going to change if you have a pretty dress on or something fancy. Your experience is going to be the same. You're going to see other people, cultures, and just experience a whole new world when you're traveling. And it really doesn't matter what you're wearing. As long as you're comfortable, I think definitely packing the right clothes for where you're going is needed. And so I can have more videos of like what clothes I brought to different places. Europe was very hot in the summertime, so it's easy to pack lighter because I'm wearing light dresses and skirts and just making every pieces work, but laundry is always there. So this backpack I've usually done a month with and I've had no problem. So if you're thinking of going, definitely recommend it. And if you ever need to put some questions in the comments, I would love to answer or help anyone that's deciding to go on their first backpacking trip, which is super exciting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you a little bit, and just know that you can do whatever you want in life and create it to your own, create your own best life. You know, nobody's stopping you. So that's what I'm doing right now, is figuring out my 20s, and travel has really helped me learn more about myself, what I want out of life, and just to see what's really out there. So thanks again, and stay tuned for the next videos on more travel tips and tricks, business, life, whatever I'm going through in my 20s.